It's very common for founders to speed run through the development process of their companies just so that they can be bought out and make a fortune. And I think that's great, and I think that's important. But as a brand strategist who is submitted to the Holy Spirit, I have been called to the people who were meant to steward their companies and maintain their companies underneath the realm of His Spirit. I have a slightly different piece of advice for you, especially because I know that this company is connected to your destiny, is connected to your purpose, and is connected to the impact that you're going to leave behind on this earth. Everyone's talking about growth. Everybody's talking about how to get sales quickly, how to blow up online and become viral, how to do all these things, and those are very important. And I'll be the last person to say that your growth and your elevation should be ignored. I am not that person, but I am the person who will say that your growth has to balance out the development and the deepening of your brand. One thing I really would like you to understand is that your brand and your business are two entities that work together to function as a whole. They have separate needs, and they are polar opposites if you want to look at it from an energetic sense. Your business would be the masculine form of this entity structure, and it has the main purpose of making money. So every single part of your company that is geared towards making money, that will be part of your business structure, and that's typically found in your business plan. But on the contrary, which is often neglected, which is kind of second guessed because you may not see the importance of it immediately as opposed to sales, is your brand. Your brand is the feminine energy out of this whole structure, and its main function is impact by way of emotional resonance. That's why your imagery, your copywriting, your product experience, all those things are part of your brand. Your business structure is the container that contains your brand so it can thrive and function properly and flow with creativity and ease. Sales is very masculine in nature, especially with the way it's typically done, but together they make something very beautiful, especially as a product-based founder of a brand that sells beauty products, consumer goods, personal care items, fashion, any of the sorts. They need that conjoined union to be able to spread the message, sell the products, and curate an entire world around your brand. Now, to answer the question that I posed in my title, why your rapid growth is ruining your brand, and why your rapid growth is ruining your brand is really only because they lack balance. The end-all be-all for your business is sales, but the end-all be-all for your brand is impact by way of emotional resonance. And that impact is directly linked to your vision, which is of course tied in with your purpose. That purpose and that vision has to be actualized on earth and come into complete fruition to have a successful brand and for it to fully commit with your company. When you were even given the idea for this company, it came with an expectation of fulfillment. When God trusted you to build this brand, it had the expectation, and it came with the expectation of completing and fulfilling the vision and the mission, your purpose, and that has to be executed. So in your growth, you cannot, out of integrity, disregard the purpose and functioning of your brand in favor of quick sales or higher profits. And I'm not saying that making sales and having high profits can't coexist with the fulfillment of your vision. What I'm trying to say is that they can coexist. They just have to both be prioritized, and each of their specific needs have to be directly catered to. You can't have one over the other because then there's a lack of imbalance. There has to be a proper polarity, or there has to be a proper balance between the two. And that takes a very intentional investment into your business structure and into your brand's structure as well. When you grow without deepening and developing your brand, you really just end up selling products. And more often than not, your logo ends up not mattering. Your brand identity that you invested in doesn't end up mattering. you won't be known beyond what you offer as a product. And if you are somebody who sells products that can be replaceable, especially when it comes to skincare, you're probably going to be chosen over you're going to be chosen over a brand that is more reliable and consistent in their branding and that trust building and that investment of trust that they've made into their customers. Your investment into your brand, outside of you investing into the vision that God has given you and fulfilling your purpose, is also a direct honoring of an investment that you've made into your customers, because that product was made for them, I would hope. That product was birthed from a place of need for them to be able to be self-actualized, for them to be able to become and to meet a desire that they have, your customers. And yes, by selling the product, you can also do that. But tying a product with a brand experience just is the equation to a brand world that your customers can now exist in and stay in and be loyal to and refer you to. And that's the power of branding. If you are somebody who has been given a vision by God that has now become this company that you own today, and you have noticed that it lacks alignment with the vision that He's originally given you, because you may have fallen into conformity or just out of lack of confidence in your ability to fully execute this vision that He's given you, I would like to partner with you and work with you to realign your vision to mirror the one that God has given you. If you are a product-based founder of a beauty, fashion, or personal care brand, we may be perfectly aligned to work together. I have an inquiry form down below so you can fill out, and within a few days I'll reach out to you. We'll schedule a call and we'll see if we are aligned to work together. And with that, that's today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.